This is your radio.
I don't want no chip-up-a-dead, no want no chip-up-a-dead, I'm in my dumpling hole.
Thank you for making us your choice. Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. And Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And Health City, now open at Camana Bay 7 days a week. Optical Outlook, now at their new location in Anderson Square. Come see the difference with Optical Outlook. And Lee's Office Products Limited, at Paddington Place, Godfrey Nixon Way, moving your business forward.
And now, Radio Cayman presents The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter. Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. Here's your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning. It's 28 minutes until 8 o'clock. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Business Buzz. This morning is quite an exciting morning. We have three segments lined up. We're going to start off with C.G. Britke. We'll kick in with the Center for Theological Leadership Training at about 8:20 or so. And then on the final segment, we'll have Ms. Kamisha Welcome Donaldson to tell us about the Single Moms Stand-Up Workshop. So here's hoping you'll stay with us and enjoy. Good morning to all our listeners and our YouTube viewers, and of course our guests in the studio. Good morning to our producer, Ms. Susan Watson, who's controlling things on the other side. Good morning. And to our guests, good morning.
Good morning.
We have two fine gentlemen in the studio this morning, and they're representatives from C.G. Britke. And I'll make them introduce themselves. Right next to me, I have the gentleman in the blue C.G. Britke shirt, polo shirt. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning to Anita. Great pleasure to be here. Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome.
My name is Tony Davis. I'm the personal lines manager at Britke, which deals with the personal home and motor aspect of things. So I'm here today to discuss and talk about the launching of our new portal.
All right. And next to him, we have in the white C.G. Britke polo shirt, Mr.
Yeah, Lamar Haynes. I'm the health manager at C.G. Britke, so I deal with all things related to the medical insurance business there at C.G. Britke.
Good morning, and once again, welcome to our studios here at Radio Cayman.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Now, tell us the main reason why C.G. Britke Medical is going paperless, and you went paperless on August 16, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So that's really a medical purpose, and the main reason is to increase efficiency, strengthen communications, and support for our clients. It's it's also a commitment to us to the planet that we live on. In the words of our CEO, she said that we want to do our part in ways big and small to contribute to more sustainable practices, and to reduce our carbon footprint and simply contribute to a better world. Yes. So that's a big reason for it.
And we're in solidarity.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yes.
Absolutely.
So now, in addition to the paperless initiative, we believe that C.G. Britke has also merged your health and property, and that's what you're in charge of, right, Tony?
That is correct, Anita.
Okay.
Yes.
And you merge your health and property and casualty online portals. Can you just tell us a little bit more about this?
So Lamar will speak more to it, but the medical portal has been around longer, obviously, than ours. We literally, on PNC, Property and Casualty, just launched ours in July of this year.
Okay.
After a pretty good bit of work trying to refine and continuing to improve the site before we launched it. With a few unexpected delays too, but nonetheless, we were able to launch it in July of this year. And now that it has been launched, we recently, last month, worked to have the merger of medical and the PNC portal, the merger on the portal. So now our precious clients can view their motor, home, and medical policies in one place.
Wow.
Yep. And I think the portal has been around for longer, right?
we've actually had a portal for our members for quite a few years now, and so with the launch of the property and casualty onto the portal, it definitely gave us an opportunity to merge it all into one site.
Yeah.
So you basically have everything, that all your services merged or online. Is that correct?
Basically, those products that we just said, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, just for clarity, does this mean that CG Britcay will no longer, receive their, your clients will no longer have their explanation sent to them in hard copies?
Yeah, that's a question for me. Yes, that is correct. So we are no longer sending out paper EOBs. Everything that was associated with the that we would send out through a paper type process is now completely 100% accessible via the medical portal.
Only one downside to that: stamps will be. There'll be a decrease in sales of stamps, right? Now, how will this portal benefit your clients?
Well, being that it's new for P&C, not necessarily new for medical, for our clients, amazing benefits to be gained. Just a quick run through of some key benefits or features is our clients will be able to view their policy documents current year and last year. We all know that sometimes we unexpectedly misplace our documents, things of that nature. Everything will be there in a PDF format. You could sign on at any point and reprint. Okay, so that's one major benefit. Full access to your documents at any time. Clients will be able to renew their policies and be allowed whatever installment plans that we offer. That is obviously through the portal. You will see what options they are. So they can renew their policies right from the comfort of their home without having to take the hassle of coming down in the traffic to Britcay or even calling in. So amazing, which we'll speak on that further. One great feature, and I know for most clients they should really see this as a win, is automated installments. Basically set it and forget it. So you renew your policy, you opt for 3 payments, for example. The portal will allow you to the portal can be set up that you can it will automatically run your payments on the due date without you having to do a thing. So basically set it and forget it.
You just have to make sure you have money in your account.
You better believe it. And it you know when, because it's every 30 days, for example. So you just have to be responsible, obviously, make sure the appropriate funds are there. But the beauty is that it takes away from having to remember and sometimes running the risk of being outside of cover should you forget, which unfortunately does happen at times. The next thing is ask questions. You can ask any question through the portal, related to the portal or otherwise. And if it's something that can be done through the portal, we will advise. But if not, then we will have to connect with the client and service them through email or by the phone. So, but it's a support center. You can send requests. Another beautiful feature is renewals get sent automatically. So a first one is sent approximately 3 weeks to 4 weeks prior. Another reminder is sent closer to the date. And I believe by now we have implemented recently a 1 or 2 day reminder as well. So we've gone to the last mile to make sure that we're giving clients ample time to renew before their policy expires, because we all know the unfortunate consequences of not having motor insurance and being caught on the road. So we're doing our best, and it's all automatic, no human intervention. It just does its thing. So that's beautiful. And a last point is it takes 5 minutes to renew. So I mean, I've done it, so I could tell you it takes
5
just
minutes and you're done.
5 minutes and you're done. And we strongly recommend it's done 1 to 2 business days in advance of your renewal. So try to avoid the last minute on the day rush. It's better to do it 1 or 2 business days before. That's a basic summary of the benefits. Some more to be discussed later on, but
Okay.
but
All right.
yeah, that's an idea.
I'd like to add to that. You know, when in just speaking about the property and casualty portal, because it rolled out in July, and my renewal is in July. So I was actually one of the first ones that got to renew using a kind of guinea pig, I guess. And it was so seamless and so easy and so appreciative because, we honestly live in a technology-driven age right now, and everything is, the more convenient we can make things, the easier it is for not only us but our customers. And me being a customer of CG Brick K as well, it was definitely welcome. I'll add that on the medical side, now our portal, like as we mentioned, has been around a little bit. But some of the benefits, you asked the question of that. I like to share personal stories. So for me personally, I'm able to go in and pull up my schedule of benefits. Make sure that before I go and get any kind of services, I want to know what I'm covered at. It's right there. I've been paperless for longer because we had the ability to turn it off individually. I don't want to get a stack of papers or envelopes that I'm never going to open. And but with that, because it's all done through my email, I'm able to get notifications every time a claim hits. And so I can go in and view that and see what's going on and make sure that if there was some any responsibility on my part that I can take care of that. We call it accumulators, but accumulator is a big medical word. But what it is you can check your benefits used. So, for example, physical therapy is usually limited to 20, 25, 30 visits a year. Any visits you use, it shows you exactly how many visits have been used. And so you can kind of track and make sure that you're going not overusing or manage your health care in a more convenient way.
Nice.
I think it's not part of this. We did this last year, but one of the other benefits is your ID card is available to you, and we have moved to a digital ID card. So I was telling Tony before we come here, the interesting thing is I will walk out of the house and forget my wallet. I never go anywhere without this phone.
Exactly.
And that's just the world we live in.
That's where you have your money and just about everything.
Everything in the world.
It's in
exactly.
Your phone. It's on your smartphone.
Yeah.
So I always have my medical ID card with me via my smartphone.
So with this new insurance portal, would it allow your clients to access CG Brick K's services directly rather than go through a broker?
So in terms of the PNC side of things, the portal is strictly for direct clients. The processes and systems around our broker clients would not allow for access and use and servicing through the portal. So it is only for direct clients, and we will continue to have to handle or service broker clients the usual way. Okay. So this is just for direct clients.
Okay. And what's some of the services that your customers will be able to take care of using the online portal?
Okay, so we mentioned a few just now. The key one is really renewal. Right? It's the primary focus is being able to quick, easy, efficient renewals. Also, again, a support center to be able to log tickets for help tickets, and also the ability to view documents and have them always in your profile that you can access at any given time. We have people that would have to come down to Brick K or call us just to get a certificate or a cover note. Maybe they lost it. All of that with the portal would be would go away. So those are some of the key benefits: quick, efficient renewals of your home and motor policies, and that's what we need, because that's the easiest process of all insurance processes, just to renew a policy, especially if no changes. Yeah. So that's what this is focused on heavily.
Okay.
Yeah. What will come in the future? Obviously, there's
and of course your clients will be able to access all of this, view their policy documentation at their own convenience. Once you have internet.
Absolutely.
Or you have data.
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. At this time, guys, we're going to take a quick break. It's 50 minutes until 8 o'clock. I want to say thanks to our sponsors this morning: Cayman Insurance Center, Health City Cayman Islands, Optical Outlook, Cayman Medical Supplies. And our guest this morning in the studio from CG Brick K, we have the health manager, Mr. Lamar Haynes, and the property lines manager, Tony Davis. Guys, we'll be right back after this break.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Historical Vignette Series, brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. The Cayman Islands, He hath founded it upon the seas.
Heber Elroy Arch, 1898-1993.
Elroy Arch was born in Georgetown, the second child of James Heber and Virginia Arch. He was a man of many talents: preacher, politician, building contractor, shipwright, butcher, and farmer. With his father and brothers, he built many of the sailing ships whose names are still remembered, including the Wilson, Goldfield, Adams, and Arbutus. The schooners built in the Arch shipyard were used by Caymanian seamen for turtling in the Mosquito Keys and to bring cargo from the foreign ports. Mr. Elroy served as a member of the Assembly of Justices and Vestry from 1939 to 1954. When visitors from the United States discovered Cayman as a vacation destination, Mr. Elroy built the first winter homes and the first hotel on 7 Mile Beach. He and his wife, Bride Nee Bodden, had 2 children. Mr. Elroy had a wealth of knowledge about Cayman's history and loved to tell the stories told to him by his parents and grandparents, and taped many of these accounts for the National Trust and National Archive and the National Museum.
Since 1993, Rotary Central has worked diligently each year to provide quality bus shelters to our community. A traveling convenience to our school children, the elderly, young people going to work, guest workers, and visitors using the public bus. We, Rotary Central, help you, our advertisers, make it happen. Your marketing dollar travels a far way. Positioning your message, your product, your services, your presence in over 83 bus shelters. Every dollar you spend, every advert you place helps to build another bus shelter, providing modest comfort for Cayman travelers. Reserve space now on the only billboard medium in the Cayman Islands. Email rotaryshelters@gmail.com. rotaryshelters@gmail.com. The Bus Shelters, a partner in community convenience. Another inspiration program by Rotary Central Cayman Islands.
Radio Cayman's Historical Vignettes was brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with Cayman Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. Cayman Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by Cayman Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience.
Optical Outlook Caymanian Village location has moved. Same great services and products, new location. We've moved to Anderson Square in central Georgetown. It's a much larger space with dedicated parking. Please call us on 746-2020 to make your appointment at our new location today. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Please come see the difference with Optical Outlook, Cayman's premier optical provider.
2020. Unprecedented times, uncertainty, and literally a new way of life.
Life happens, usually without warning.
That is why making sure that your family is insured is so important.
Cayman Insurance Center, 47 years strong, working to protect your family and your most valuable assets.
Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family.
For more information, call 949-4657. Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in property, life, health, motor, and other lines of insurance products and services at affordable rates.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday morning. Our first set of guests in the studio, we have Mr. Lamar Haynes. He is the health manager for CG Britke. Also accompanying him in the studio this morning, Mr. Tony Davis. Tony is the personal lines manager. Good morning again, guys.
Good morning.
You didn't
again.
leave me in the
Thank
studio alone by myself. So, okay, we're talking CG Britke going paperless and all the good stuff. Now, is there an incentive to sign up?
Oh, yes, there is. So with the launching of the Property and Casualty PNC portal in July, one of the big drivers or big key things that we really focused on was incentivization and how could that help promote and get people all sparked up to join. So we spare no expense. And what we basically have is we have incentives running from July straight till May next year. So every month we are doing a draw. Some months up to 10 winners, other months less, but the prizes get bigger as well. So from July just gone until May next year, we'll be running prizes every month. And the beauty with it, which is the message we want to drive home this morning, is the earlier you sign up, the more chances you have to win. So if somebody signed up in July, they have literally 10 chances to win because they will be cycled every month in the draw. Yes, as the volume of people registered grows, okay, the gap also grows that you may have a chance to win. But the earlier you sign up, you will keep having a chance to, like I said, cycle back into the draw. So very important. And these prizes range from gas vouchers of $100 up to $500 utility voucher towards, light, water, and a few home stores like A.L. Thompson, $300 gift vouchers. So it's a range of prizes.
That's a good amount.
You better believe it.
I can do a lot of that.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm sure a lot could. So we made sure from a prize incentive standpoint that was incorporated in part of this. So, why not sign up, right? Even if you don't use the portal, just sign up, have it, and you have a chance to even win some great prizes. Yep.
Okay. Now, off air, we were talking about, I'm one of those people who like to walk in and pay my bill. Because I like to see people, I like to chat. I chat a lot.
Absolutely.
That's why they give me this job. So I just like that, a bit of communication. I get to meet people and stuff like that. Now, using the portal.
Yes.
It's easy. It's user-friendly, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, but for me, okay, I'm happy those people are using the portal because when I come into CG Britke, there's not a line. I can just walk in and just, easy breezy, I'm in, do my business and I'm out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this should be an encouragement for those people who want to sign up to do so. Now, what is the process like for signing up?
Yeah.
And how user-friendly is the portal?
So just acknowledging your point, Anita, we know, we know there's segments in the society. There's some who are just diehard, like to come in, like to get that paper in hand, like the interaction. And obviously we don't discourage that if that's what you really want. But what we made sure with this portal is there's another option. There's another platform for the people that have very busy lives, which most of us do at this point, that you can have another convenient way and not have to queue up and come down. And sometimes the queues can be a bit overwhelming. So this will all help the clients like yourself who like to come in and help streamline clients coming through if people are using the portal. So to sign up, basically one thing that we did about a month ago, which has proven to be a great success, is we have an automatic email reminder that's now going out to all of our clients, home and motor, that it will introduce you to the portal. It will tell you that when your policy is coming due. It's about 3 weeks in advance. And then through that link, you can just simply log on, create a password, and you're in. Another way is if we're talking to you on the phone, and we could register you right there from our office, send you the link, you could finish the process. Or you could go on to hellocgi.com and register yourself, and the instructions are pretty straightforward. Just put your name, email address, date of birth, create a password, and you're in. Once you're in, your accounts have to be linked. We can do that for you at the office, or if you have your insurance documents with your policy number, you can link your own account. And once you link if we link it for you, it's a easier process because when we link your name, it pulls all of your policies in. If someone has 5-6 cars and a home, for example, they would have to link each one. Not a terribly daunting process, but if we do it for you, if we have the opportunity, it's a bit easier on the client. Mm-hmm. So that's how our clients can register. So we're promoting it in office. We're doing heavy marketing, as you probably know. Mm-hmm. The fact that we're here on the radio station. And we have an automatic email reminder that started about a month ago. And that has done wonders already for the take-up rate that we have seen so far over the last month. The fact that you're getting it automatic and no one has to manually send you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, most people would say, well, what about security? What security mechanisms does CG Bridgecay have in place to ensure that all the transactions are secure and safe?
CG, the brand, we highly value and we take very seriously security protocols, ensuring our best services for our client from a security standpoint. So that was not overlooked or lessened for this portal. I might not be fully aware of all of the exact security measures, but I can assure you with 100% confidence we take this very serious. So we would have not spared any expense in making sure, from a security standpoint, it's a secure, reliable website, especially when you're dealing with people, card information, etc. So that's something we highly value, and I can assure you we would have done everything possible using the best systems from a security standpoint.
Okay. Now, what's the feedback been like since you launched in August?
Yeah, so being that I just launched, obviously, it's more fresh for us, and the feedback has been amazing. I have some of my clients, I mean, I've been doing this for almost 21 years, so I have clients that has been following me since then, or been my client since then, and my phone is getting lit up with messages, WhatsApp, great, love it, it's just great. A client recently emailed, and he was a little bit like, let me see what this is all about. I'm not too sure, but thankfully, he came right back and said, "Okay, great, done, thank you." And I was like, "Okay." So we passed the test. So
you passed the test.
Yeah.
No,
So the feedback
hopefully
has
this
been,
morning you'll pass the test once again.
Yeah, I hope so. Yes. So the feedback has been amazing.
Yeah. So Anita, on the medical side, we deal mainly with group insurance plans, and so we're dealing with a lot of HR and employee benefit representatives. And I can tell you, one of our employee benefit representatives from our largest client, she called me right after the announcement went on. She goes, "It's about time." So I would agree with Tony there that it's definitely well received.
Well received. Nothing
Congratulations.
but thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Now, before I let you go, I need to have your contact details for Bridgecay.
Yep. So our main line is 949-8699. You could call our office.
Your website.
Visit the website hellocgi.com to start the portal process if you've not been signed up as yet. And if you call and speak to our rep, even our receptionists have been fitted with the tools to help our clients when it comes to the portal. So we've made sure covered all bases. So give us a call, link us up. If you see a Bridgecay rep, just reach out to us.
I heard you on Radio Cayman this morning.
Yes.
Mr. Davis, thank you so much. And Mr. Haynes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good luck with everything that you do at CG Bridgecay. And maybe one of these days we'll see you back in the studio. We'll hear a lot more how this has worked out for you. In the meantime, we're going to take it to break for our news. And then we'll be back with our second and third segment on this morning's Business Buzz.
Thank you, Ms. Anita. And the studio time by Foster's is 8 o'clock.
When you're on the go, let the Island Supermarket shop for you.
To start, head to fosters.ky/go.
Then shop all of your favorite products online, from produce and seafood to grocery and frozen, all picked by our team of shoppers ready to go.
Choose next day curbside pickup from Foster's Camana Bay or delivery island-wide.
To get your order started, visit fosters.ky/go.
This is Groceries on the Go.
And we are Foster's Go. Shop online anytime.
The 8 a.m. News is proudly sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. For further information, please visit chamberpension.ky. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. We're here for you. Please be advised that the pension contribution holiday has been extended until 31st of December 2021. Employers and plan members should ensure arrangements are in place for salary deductions and remittance following this date. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan, keeping you informed. For further information, visit chamberpension.ky. And for information as it happens, follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. Email admin@pensions.ky or call 745-7630. We're here for you.
For today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
With your latest news, I'm Carsley Fuller. A mixed bag for the islands on the economic front. Premier of the Honorable Wayne Panton says while the islands have been blessed, the pandemic is taking a financial toll.
Our revenue position has been fairly significant for this year, and we expect it to continue to be fairly stable.
The Premier says if everything else is normal, Cayman will be looking at a fairly significant revenue for the year.
The difficulty is, we don't know how long this current situation is going to continue. And we have had some really extraordinary expenses. And we've been, because of the difficulties that families and our people have found themselves in, we've been looking at ways to try to help them.
Mr. Panton acknowledges many expenses related to the pandemic will be here for a while. Finance Committee last week approved some $28 million in supplemental funding for COVID relief efforts. In other news, a gift of sorts from Tropical Storm Grace. Radio Cayman's April Cummings reports.
The Department of Environmental Health would like to advise Grand Cayman residents that free mulch will be available for collection at their temporary vegetation collection site in Prospect, starting this Wednesday, the 8th of September. DEH says the mulch, which is essentially courtesy of debris from Tropical Storm Grace, will be provided on a first-come, first-served basis at the National Road Authority stockpile at Poindexter Road. Residents are invited to come out early and bring their shovels and bags. If you have a small vehicle and do need some assistance loading up, that assistance will be provided by the DEH on Saturdays only. April Cummings, Radio Cayman News.
The island-wide vegetative collection program is still underway. This week they're in Georgetown through September 11th. You're reminded to trim vegetation to lengths of 3 feet or less, and only vegetative debris will be picked up. For more information, call 949-6696 or email dehcustomerservice@gov.ky. And the Proud of Them initiative is now accepting nominations to recognize 15 outstanding young people. Members of the community are urged to put forward the names of individuals between the ages of 10 and 25 with proven track records in academics, business, sports, culture, or community service. Nomination forms are online at youthservices.ky, and the deadline is September 30th. Now with a check of international news, here's the BBC, which will take us out of the newscast. I'm Carsley Fuller from Radio Cayman's newsroom.
BBC News with Neil Nunes. Taliban fighters have tried to break up a protest in the Afghan capital Kabul by firing warning shots into the air. Hundreds of demonstrators had gathered to complain of Pakistani interference in Afghanistan. Some denounced the Taliban. The U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says he's been assured by the Taliban that they'll allow Afghans to leave the country. Mr. Blinken is in Doha for talks with Qatar's leaders, whom he praised for helping to evacuate people from Kabul. Opponents of Myanmar's military rulers have called for a country-wide uprising to force them from power. The National Unity Government, whose members are in exile, in detention, or in hiding, said all citizens should take part in a revolution. Rights campaigners have accused Egypt's security forces of carrying out unlawful executions and then claiming the deaths occurred during shootouts with militants. Human Rights Watch says there could have been more than 750 such killings in recent years. A Vietnamese court has sentenced a man to 5 years in prison for breaking coronavirus quarantine rules. After initially keeping COVID numbers low, Vietnam is struggling to contain its most serious outbreak. Prosecutors in Sweden say they're considering war crimes charges against 2 Swedish women arrested on their return home from Syria. They were deported by the Kurdish authorities in northeastern Syria, where they had been living with the Islamic State group. In Germany, Angela Merkel has used her last address to Parliament as Chancellor to attack her coalition partners in the run-up to the election later this month. She again challenged the Social Democrats to rule out cooperating with the left-wing Linke Party. The latest poll indicates that support for Mrs. Merkel's Conservatives has slipped below 20%.
The 8 a.m. news is proudly sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. For further information, please visit chamberpension.ky. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. We're here for you. Are you aware of the performance of your pension plan? The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan provides quarterly fund fact sheets for our members to stay informed with the plan's performance. For the year ended 30th of April, 2021, the various life cycle funds have provided returns between 10.5% and 43.2%. And our all-in expense ratio for year ended 30th of June, 2020 is currently the lowest it's ever been. 0.72%. Visit chamberpension.ky to review our fund fact sheets. You can see the performance as far back as 10 years. Remember that pensions are a longer-term investment strategy. Focus on the long term rather than the short-term returns. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan continues to perform for you.
Stay in touch with Radio Cayman for the latest in news and information.
Follow Radio Cayman on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Download the Radio Cayman app or log on to our website, www.radiocayman.gov.ky.
Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice, your radio.
So, do you have your tickets?
What tickets?
Your tickets for UCCI's first ever alumni homecoming. They're on sale now.
Hey, I don't want to miss that. When is it?
October 28th. There'll be a dinner gala, silent auction, live entertainment, and more. It's a chance to reconnect with UCCI, past classmates, and those instructors that helped change your life.
Where do I get my tickets?
At EventPro. They have discounted early bird tickets for only $75 per person, but after September 25th, prices are due to go up.
The alumni homecoming sounds great. I'm going to eventpro.ky right now.
Planning for the hurricane season can be stressful, especially because COVID-19 remains a concern. To help you safely prepare, here's some tips from the Public Health Department. Have a fully stocked first aid kit. Make sure you have face coverings, hand sanitizers, and disinfectants should you need to evacuate to a shelter. Ensure a sufficient supply of medications for people with illnesses. Ensure immunizations are up to date, and when eligible, take your COVID-19 vaccine. Ensure a sufficient supply of food and clean water for every member of your family. For more guidance to update your emergency hurricane plans due to coronavirus, visit www.caymanprepared.gov.ky. This message is brought to you by the Public Health Department in partnership with the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The 8:10 a.m. Weather Report, Monday through Friday, is proudly sponsored by Pan American International Insurance Corporation. Pan American International Insurance Corporation, meeting the life, accident, and health insurance needs of individuals and businesses to ensure financial security and peace of mind. For more information, call 949-8304 or visit www.palig.com. That's PALIG.com.
Pan American Life Insurance Group can help you take your employee benefit solution to the next level. For more than 110 years, millions of people have trusted PALIG because we've always delivered on our promise. PALIG is the only insurer providing group policies to as few as 3 employees and has the ability to combine life, health, disability, and income protection to provide you and your employees with a complete employee benefits package. Let us customize your employee benefit solution today. Call us at 949-8304 or visit our office at Unit 221, Cannon Place East, North Sound Road, or visit us online at www.palig.com. Pan American Life, people you can trust for life.
Good morning. Let's take a look at the latest weather report. Current temperature is 84 degrees. Relative humidity is 80%. The barometric pressure is 29.93 inches and rising. The wind is east at 8 knots. Overnight low temperature was 81 degrees. Synopsis indicate light winds and slight seas are expected to continue across the Cayman area for the next 24 hours, in association with a weak pressure gradient across the Caribbean. Radar images show isolated showers in and around the Cayman area moving west. The forecast for today calling for partly cloudy and hazy conditions with a 20% chance of afternoon showers, and temperatures will be in the upper 80s. Winds will be easterly at 5 to 10 knots, and seas will be slight with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. Pretty much the same for tonight, partly cloudy skies with a 20% chance of showers, and temperatures falling to the mid-70s tonight. Winds will be east to northeast at 5 to 10 knots, and seas will be slight with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. High tide will be this morning at 9:31, low tide this afternoon at 3:33, and a high tide again tonight at 9:39. The sun will set this evening at 6:33 and will rise tomorrow morning at 12 minutes past 6. And the outlook is calling for light winds and slight seas to continue through Thursday morning. Hazy conditions are expected for the next couple of days as a plume of Saharan dust moves across the Caribbean.
The 8:10 a.m. weather report, Monday through Friday, is proudly sponsored by Pan American International Insurance Corporation. Pan American International Insurance Corporation, meeting the life, accident, and health insurance needs of individuals and businesses to ensure financial security and peace of mind. For more information, call 949-8304 or visit www.palig.com. That's PALIG.com.
We at Pan American Life Insurance Group are here to help you protect your family and your income. For more than 110 years, millions of people have trusted PALIG because we have always delivered on our promise. Life insurance is not only about death, but also about living benefits. We'll help you secure the life insurance, accident and sickness disability income you need to protect you and your family. Call us today at 949-8304 or visit our office, Unit 221 Cannon Place East, North Song Road, or visit www.palig.com. Pan American Life, people you can trust for life.
During these unprecedented times, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Cayman Strong Series. The Cayman Strong Series is brought to you by On-Course Cayman. Visit oncourse.ky to view a full list of wellness services and their qualified team. On-Course Cayman, health, wellness, and happiness.
Back to school can be a stressful time for families. Parents are trying to regain weekly schedules and structure. Meanwhile, children may struggle with anxiety about moving up a year, seeing their peers, or worse, encountering unfavorable bullying situations. Don't wait until the last minute to prepare for school. Quick tip: over the summer, work with your child on making their own lunches. Not only does this teach them responsibility, but by practicing over the summer, they'll be proficient by the first week of school, and your morning routine will become much easier.
Change your thinking and change your life.
Radio Cayman's Cayman Strong Series was brought to you by On-Course Cayman. Visit oncourse.ky to view a full list of wellness services and their qualified team. On-Course Cayman, health, wellness, and happiness.
These days, feelings of loneliness, anxiety, stress, and depression can be overwhelming. Just know you are not alone. On-Course Cayman offers private mental health services for children, teens, adults, and groups. Visit oncourse.ky to view a full list of wellness services and their qualified team. On-Course Cayman, health, wellness, and happiness.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Good morning once again. Let's take a look what's happening traffic-wise. Busy traffic heading to town on Crew Road, so slight delays expected. And traffic is heavy coming from the east on Shamrock Road and also on Rex Crichton Boulevard and the Linford-Pearson Highway. Lots of patience needed this morning as delays are expected. Looking to town, Edward Street moving on pretty good, as well as Shedden Road into town and out of Georgetown on Shedden Road, not looking too bad. From the Westway 4-way stop, moderate flow of traffic, and traffic is light to moderate on Owen Roberts Drive. As we look to Godfrey Nixon Way and Eastern Avenue, traffic flowing moderately. And that's very latest in the traffic. Join us again at about 10 minutes after 12 o'clock. We'll give you another traffic report. Remember, click it or ticket.
Bro, do you really have to eat 2 sandwiches for lunch?
No, but one is for dinner. On Tuesdays at Subway, you can get the 2 subs for any size, plus a fountain drink for the price of 1.
Nah, Bobo, that sounds too good to be true. For real though, 2 subs for the price of 1 and a drink?
Each and every Tuesday now until September 28th. Buy any Subway sandwich in any size and a 32-ounce fountain drink and get an equal or lesser value sub for free. For every 2 for Tuesday purchase, be entered to win one of 3 LG 50-inch 4K smart TVs, a Grill Pro, or one of 2 retro bikes, plus many more prizes. Subway's 2 for Tuesdays is in partnership with Pepsi and Progressive Distributors. Prize drawing is September 30th. Terms and conditions apply. See in-store for details. The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Radio Cayman,
the voice,
the heart, the soul of the Cayman Islands.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Business Buzz. We're into our second segment this morning, and we'd like to welcome to the studio the Right Reverend Dr. P.J. Lawrence. He is the director of the Center for Theological Leadership Training, CTLT, Cayman Islands, and he's brought along one of his students, Mr. Vernon Webb. And Mr. Webb has journeyed with CTLT for 4 years, having taken the course starting from a certificate, going into diploma, a degree, and of course he's completed his master's degree in June of this year. Thank you both for being a guest this morning on the Business Buzz.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. Now, I want to hear all about CTLT. I don't know much, so I'm all ears this morning. Can you give us a brief background on the Center for Theological Leadership Training, the vision, the mission, and of course the objective?
Center for Theological Leadership Training was born 4 years ago. It is primarily because I have been in training in theology and biblical studies for more than 20 years.
Okay.
I started it with the United Church in Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. It was called in those days Institute for Theological Leadership Development. I did 10 years in Jamaica, and then I was here from 2000 to 2006 doing the same training course. But I had to leave because I became a bishop in India. So I was away for 10 years. And when I came back in 2016 for personal reasons, I just wanted to figure out what I could do. And then with a few of my friends, we decided to start a non-denominational theological education training on the island. And that is how this program was born. And we started and we advertised saying that this training is open to all denominations. There is no entry levels for this because you start at a certificate level. Mm-hmm. If you finish certificate successfully, you can move on. So that is the whole idea. That and this is primarily intended for those who are Christians, believers, regular to church, committed, and wanting to be engaged in the ministry of the church. So that is the whole idea of equipping, as the Bible says, equipping the saints for ministry and mission. That is it. And then by doing that, there will be a personal development, spiritual development, and they would become better at home, at work, and in the church, using all they have learned. And our experience has been all those years, everyone who has gone through a training program like this, they have expressed that it has helped them personally, their individual growth, spiritual, emotional, intellectual, as well as it has made them better in their home, in their work situation, and in the community as a whole. So we had students, variety of people working in the banks, people working in nurses, teachers, doctors, lawyers. In fact, one of our students in the past was Mr. Linford Pearson, who was a sitting speaker at that time. He went on to do his master's and PhD. So we have a track record of people who got into this kind of a training program and enhanced their own personal, intellectual, and academic advancement.
Now, you have a student here with you, Mr. Vernon. Good morning again, Mr. Vernon.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine.
And you've gone through the process. You've gone from certificate to diploma, degree, and you graduated with your master's degree in June of this year. Congratulations.
Thank you. That is correct.
And how are you feeling?
I'm excited.
Excited.
Yeah, happy to be here.
A good quick question, going back to the certification. Is there a prerequisite for that?
Certificate, yes. If you do not have other qualifications to move on from certificate to diploma and other levels, certificate would be the base qualification, because there are many people out there who may not have gone to school or school certification, but they are good at Bible, theology, and they need certification. So we provide them the certification in order to move forward.
Okay. Now, going back to Mr. Vernon. Mr. Vernon, you just, in a nutshell, tell us about your journey to gaining your master's degree in theology, and give us a sense of a common concept that were explored in some of those courses, in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
If you can.
Sure. Well, one of the things that I've noticed is that the school does not have a large percentage of Caymanians that are attending. And so I'm here this morning to implore my fellow Caymanians to give this a try. And it's not a situation where it's expensive. It is not. I've known Dr. PJ now for 4 years, and I know that he's a man that will work with anyone that comes to him and asks for assistance. And so I know that resources are scarce, time is scarce, but you can't achieve anything without making sacrifices. And this is one of those areas that I would strongly urge people to get involved in. Now, Dr. PJ can testify to this. Him and I kind of buck heads on the very first semester.
That's not good.
No, and the reason is this, is that I was never, ever a student that was pro Old Testament. And the Old Testament was something that I stayed away from. And I told him that on the very first day. And he calmly says, as he always does, he's a very calm person, approach it with an open mind. Look at the context, and we will see. Needless to say, at the end of the semester, I walked up to Dr. PJ and I said, "Sir, I now understand."
He humbled you then?
Yes, he did. I understand. There couldn't be no New Testament without the Old Testament.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
And Jesus himself quoted a lot from the Old Testament. So my journey from then on until now has been, it has been very exciting. Now, to say that this was a piece of cake, no, it's not. At the end of the day, you have assignments, you have research that you have to do. You have to do a thesis.
But I think that this would have been easier for you because you've already had a bachelor's degree.
Yes, but nevertheless,
from where again?
Graceland University.
Graceland University.
Yeah. But nevertheless, you know that was a long time ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. So there's work that is involved. Yeah, and you have to go out there and do research and turn around, and I give the school accolades for this. During COVID, we couldn't go to classes anymore, so we had to do our classes via Zoom. Okay. So can you imagine going out there and doing your research and then have to do a presentation to the whole entire class?
Mm-hmm. Is there a thesis involved with your master's degree?
Yes, ma'am, there is.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
just checking. So now you've completed your master's degree.
Correct.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And you're at work. How does this apply to your life at home, at work, just about every day?
Yeah. Well, I think religion as a whole is applicable, or we should make it applicable holistically in everything that we do, at work, at home, at play, and what it entails is that you need to acknowledge that there's a creator, and he is responsible for the whole of creation, and have respect for it.
That's right.
And that includes even at work.
No, you did mention to me that something happened at work that I want you to share. I would love for you to share with our listeners.
With due respect to my colleagues at work, we have now instituted what we call morning devotions. Mm-hmm. And so we get up in the morning and we discuss relevant topics and make it holistic so everyone could benefit from it. And what we do is that we get up there, we talk about things that everybody can really glean something from it. And it's now reached a point where, yes, of course, me with my background was responsible for instituting it, but now it's reached a stage where I can now kind of sit back and allow others to take the reins and run with that. And that gives me a great joy to see other people stepping up to the plate and getting involved in the program, and we're all benefiting from it.
And I absolutely enjoy hearing about that. That's why I asked you that question. Now, when do classes start for September?
September.
Have you started already?
Yes, we will be starting this weekend.
Okay.
Weekends, we are offering the certificate program between 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. We have 2 classes on a Saturday afternoon. That will be Introduction to New Testament and Introduction to Old Testament. And on a Sunday, 4 to 5, we have another class which is called Church History, where we give an overview of the church history, beginning from its starting with Jesus himself and every century till the first millennium, and then the 1500 when we have the Reformation, and then the postmodern church. So we give a whole idea of these basic things in terms of New Testament, Old Testament, and church history. And we begin this Saturday. And we begin, usually we have a classroom situation as well as a Zoom. Those who can come to the classroom, the classes are held, actually the first class will be held at the Church of God Prophecy on Eastern Avenue at the boardroom. 2 o'clock we meet on Saturday, and then we take it from there. It will be both in classroom as well as Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are the requirements to participate?
The requirement is simply come and if you are able to read the Bible, reflect on it, and if you are confident about doing the assignments, just join. And registration fee is $100, which will be for all the courses, one-time registration. And each of the subjects are taught in 10 classes. For 10 classes, you pay $100.
Oh.
And we have not changed it for the last 4 years. We have kept it at that level, which means anybody can afford it. And if you cannot afford it also, you are welcome to join, and we will make a payment plan and other ways of meeting with that. But don't stay back because you cannot afford it. this is something which is very affordable. But still, if you are unable to pay, you see us and we would be making a plan with you. What we are here for is to give the training, because we find that this training has helped people. And as you have rightly put it, it has its holistic, integrative approach. So it's not just a spiritual kind of a thing. We give training in counseling, in philosophy, and all related subjects, so that people have an integrated approach and a holistic approach.
Okay. Now, what can we look forward to from the Center for Theological Leadership Training in the future?
We, as I said, we just started with a humble beginning of a certificate, and then we have moved on to a diploma program, and then a bachelor's and a master's, and so far we had about 200 from the island having gone through our program. Every graduation, we had an average of 50 graduating. Therefore, we know that this course is benefiting the people, and it is there for anyone to enter. And then we are also engaged in offering a Doctor of Ministry program. We have some of them already in the program, like Pastor Alseni Banks and Pastor Etel Morris, and a number of them are in the program, and it is going on. That is done through seminars and writing a major thesis, a defendable thesis, and then maximum is about 5 years. And those who have started with us are now ready to complete. And we have this, and now we have put in place seminars, ongoing seminars for those who have already graduated, so that it will be a continuing education. For example, in October we are having a seminar on secular humanism. The secular humanism, and we have the speaker from Brazil who would be speaking, and Pastor Steve Brady from Baptist Church will be the moderator, and we will have a responder, and like that we will be an ongoing kind of a seminars. And we are also looking at entrepreneurial leadership program seminars, and we have done a very good seminar on persecuted church around the world with no other than somebody who is engaged in that from Barnabas Fund, Patrick Sukdio. And like that we have ongoing programs, regular programs, so that people can be stimulated theologically, intellectually, and it will help for the spiritual growth.
Okay. And are these courses accredited?
These are all accredited through the, we have a partnership with ACTS Institute. It is in Bangalore, and they in turn are fully accredited with the international accrediting body in Switzerland. So this is the accreditation.
Okay. And for more information, who can we contact?
You can contact me. My name is PJ Lawrence. Just call me PJ. And my number is 922-3902. And we have a very able administrator, Winston Vernon, as well as Melissa Hamilton Bent. Both of them, their numbers are on our prospectus. And we have a website. It is ctltcayman.com, and our email is info@ctlt.ky, and you can reach us at these numbers, at the emails, and the person who could be contacted is Mr. Winston Vernon. His number is 324-8196. 324-8196. That is Mr. Winston Vernon, who is the administrator of our program.
Reverend PJ, thank you so much for being in the studio this morning. I wish I had more time. I want to hear more about this. I want to go really in depth, but time is against me. But I want to say thank you so much for coming by the studio and telling us all about CTLT Cayman. And Mr. Vernon, thank you so much. Congratulations again.
Thank you so
Before
much.
I let you go, what advice would you give to students who would want to attend CTLT?
Make that effort. Make that attempt. It'll change your life. It's life changing.
It's life changing.
It opens you up to a whole new world.
A whole new world. I hear you. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have Miss Kamisha Welcome Donaldson to talk about her new upcoming workshop.
Optical Outlook Caymanian Village location has moved. Same great services and products, new location. We've moved to Anderson Square in central Georgetown. It's a much larger space with dedicated parking. Please call us on 746-2020 to make your appointment at our new location today. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Please come see the difference with Optical Outlook, Cayman's premier optical provider.
2020. Unprecedented times, uncertainty, and literally a new way of life.
Life happens, usually without warning.
That is why making sure that your family is insured is so important.
Cayman Insurance Center, 47 years strong, working to protect your family and your most valuable assets.
Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family.
For more information, call 949-4657. Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in property, life, health, motor, and other lines of insurance products and services at affordable rates.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with Cayman Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. Cayman Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by Cayman Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience. Dress for success and demonstrate school pride by learning and following the National Dress Code Policy and the specific dress code for each government school. Under the National Dress Code Policy, makeup, nail polish, and jewelry other than wristwatches are not permitted. Girls' hair must be worn in natural styles and color. Undergarments concealed. Skirts knee length and sneakers or shoes black. Take pride in your stride today. View the complete dress code policy at www.education.gov.ky. This is a message from the Ministry of Education.
This is how we wake you up in the morning. Praise time on Radio Cayman.
Walk them golden stairs, 'cause I know my Jesus answers all my prayers.
Praise time.
Weekday mornings from 6 until 6:30.
Praise time.
There's nothing to go back to. Give me Jesus in the morning. For the God of the mountain is still God in the valley.
Shout with joy to God, all the earth sing glory to His name.
Praise time.
Jesus in the morning, yeah.
Weekday mornings from 6 until 6:30.
89.9 Radio Cayman helps you to weather the storm during this hurricane season.
One of the most crucial elements of hurricane preparedness is storm awareness. During the season, it is of utmost importance to pay attention to the latest local weather forecasts, as hurricanes do not suddenly form or strike. There are various methods of advanced notification. Utilizing such may be the difference between a favorable outcome and disaster. Both television and radio serve as excellent mediums with up-to-the-minute storm path information in the wake of a hurricane. Another method of tracking a hurricane may be only arm's length away. Your smartphone or tablet can be your most valuable tool before, during, and after a storm, providing countless numbers of apps with crucial hurricane information. Many apps allow you to track storms with moving radar and satellite imagery, plus offer alerts, current conditions, forecasts, advisories, and even video.
This hurricane preparedness tip was brought to you by your community radio station, Radio Cayman, 89.9 FM.
From district to district, moving through the waters to Cayman Bracken, Little Cayman. Your station, your voice. All things Cayman, one radio, many people. This is home.
Radio Cayman in the Cayman Islands.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning and welcome back to the Business Buzz. It's a busy Tuesday morning on the Buzz. It's 20 minutes until 9 o'clock. My producer has me busy. Thank you, Susan. Now, I want to say good morning again to our listeners and our viewers on YouTube and to our guests in the studio this morning. We'd like to welcome none other than the awesome Kamisha. Welcome, Donaldson.
Thank you for having me. Thank
Kamisha,
you.
good morning. This morning, we want to hear about your workshop entitled Single Women Stand Up. And we'll hear all about a new book that you've penned.
Yes.
You did hinted when you were here on the last time on the show, but now we want to hear more. So,
I
Kamisha,
really want to scream, to be honest with you. But...
Go on, go right ahead. That one's going to cost you my medical bill for my eardrum. Now, Kamisha, tell us about the upcoming workshop and what is the main aim and who is it for?
Okay, so the Single Mom Stand Up is tailored and targeted to single moms. That's why it's right there in the keyword. So there's no misunderstanding as to who this workshop is for. I've seen across the island a lot that we have single mothers who really want so much more in their life, but just don't know how to move forward with dealing with all the pressures, the daily pressures of being a mom and also working a full-time job. So, taking what I've learned, I want to share with them and help them to know that, this is just a season that they're going through and all that they want and desire is possible. Just remove any of that shame and feeling that you are alone when you really aren't alone, right? So it's really tailored to our single mothers. There's a lot of them who are also in toxic relationships, and we need to remove the webs from their eyes to realize that, hey, there is a brighter future if we do the things that are necessary to take ourselves away from this toxic relationship. Like a lot of us hold on for reasons of, stability and feeling like we need a partner to help us to pay the bills, when in reality, if we really start taking the necessary steps for ourselves to be self-independent, like it's only up from there. So I literally just want to empower the minds of our single mothers and take my story and show them that, listen, anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible with God and Kamisha.
Yes. That's true.
No, Kamisha, where are you going to have the workshop?
So the workshop is being held at the T.E. Macfield Community Center. I have to say a huge thanks to Miss Beulah Macfield. Oh my God, love that lady. She has opened her door before 2019 to me to use that community center for the cause of helping the community. So that is the location on September 29th. And the deadline to register is September 22nd.
Okay. What's the cost?
Free.
Say it again.
It is free.
Absolutely free.
It is free. Absolutely free. I am pouring for free.
Okay. So what are some of the key areas of discussion that you'll address on that night at the workshop? And it's a one-night thing, right?
Yes,
7 to 9?
Yes,
okay.
Short and brief. There are one-on-one coaching services that are available and extended to each and every person that comes there. So, but we just want to be able to give them a snapshot of what they can get, right? So we're going to be working on harnessing self-love, building self-independence, goal and vision clarification, balancing personal and work-life balance, and how to deal with unhealthy relationships, overcoming your fears to pursue your dreams. So it's a lot in a nutshell, but it is going to be put in a way that it's going to be so easy for them to consume it and then just start to use it.
Overcome your fears to pursue your dreams.
Yes.
I like that. This is a lot to cover in 2 hours, though.
But it's possible. It's possible. Bite sizes.
Bite sizes.
Sometimes you just need a little time to plant seeds.
Okay.
Yes.
And is it an interactive?
Yes. Always with me. It's always interactive.
And that deadline to sign up is September
22nd.
22nd.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever anybody sign up so far?
Yes, okay. I do have people who have already registered. It is really easy to register for anyone. Any single moms out there or mothers who may have, daughters who they feel need to come to this, please do share this information with them. To register, you just have to go to my website. It's www.KamishaWelcomeDonaldsonInspires.com. The flyer will be there, and you just have to fill in your details, and it comes directly to me.
You have a nice website. I like it.
Thank you.
I had a look at it. Yes.
Thanks to Fiverr.
Okay. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
No, and on that website, I saw where you have your new book.
Yes.
And it's entitled Becoming an Astonishing Masterpiece. Yes, that's the one you have on the website.
That's your copy?
That's my copy?
Yes, that's your copy.
Oh, I'll share with Susan. Susan will share this. You read it and I get to take it home. Put it on my shelf. No, just kidding. Just kidding. This is lovely. Just lovely. No, Kamisha, tell us a bit about it, about the book, Becoming an Astonishing Masterpiece. Is this your first book, by the way?
It is.
Okay. But definitely not your last.
Not my last. The aim is to have 50. That's 50. The goal, yes.
Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. Now, this is available locally or only on Amazon?
It is available locally. I currently have it in stock. You can also purchase it through my website once again, which is www.KamishaWelcomeDonaldsonInspires.com. There's a PayPal plug-in there, and it comes with free delivery. If you're international, you can still purchase it through Amazon.
You didn't autograph it.
Well, I will.
I'm just kidding. Okay, I know we have limited time. Susan, remind me. No, how long did it take to put the book together, from selecting the topics and then to print?
In 2019, I realized that the gift to write a book was within me from childhood, but I just needed to see that there was power in my story. And when I attended a self-development course in San Diego by Lisa Nichols, Motivating the Masses, there was a lady there named Susan who, encouraged everyone to use their story. So they broke it down really simple as to how to even start. So immediately I started. So I wrote the book since 2019, and I put it to rest. I made it rest because I didn't want the book to come across where I was, angry or bitter, right? Because I needed to just get it out. I just needed to just get the words out. So in this year now, I made it my mission as a goal since January to say I need to get my book published. And what I did was to just go back through, refine, add content for what I've learned since 2019. And then I just started to just do my research on YouTube on how to self-publish. And bit by bit, from editing to having it formatted, I've outsourced most of the material. I had a local iPow creation. She did the shot, like you're seeing there. Amazing service. She did the headshots for me, and then I passed it on to Fiverr to get everything finalized. And once again, did my own self-education as to how to publish it on Amazon.
Wow.
And here we have it.
Yeah. This is awesome.
Yes.
Now, going back to the factors that contributed to
the book.
Ooh. In a nutshell.
It was heartbreak. It was a serious heartbreak that led me to write that book. I found myself in a place where I was lost. And I remember a friend saying to me that you're not the first and you won't be the last. But I wanted to be someone that can help people who are going through that to know that they're not alone and that there is a way out. So that really was a reason for me, writing that book. It's really to take what has happened to me and help other females to know that there is a way to become greater, to not allow your past to determine your future, to use it to just build yourself to be much stronger than you were before.
Was this writing therapeutic for you?
It was.
I can hear from that.
It was.
A relief.
It was. It was. Many mornings by Smith Cove in the night, just there and being able to just let my fingers go away. It just happens naturally.
What do you hope your readers will take away from your book?
I want them to gain belief. Mm-hmm. A lot of what we see in society nowadays is because of lack of belief in yourself. We use the past to feel like, this is why we can't be great. This is why we use this as an excuse. And I know that when we start to believe in ourselves and the power of the divine, like incredible things are going to happen. And I am a testimony. People who have been around me has seen the transformation. So I do know that the aim of becoming an astonishing masterpiece is showing you how to take up those broken pieces from whatever you've been through and then just put it back together. And with your flaws and all, it is a masterpiece. We're all unique. And as much as we thrive for perfection, even though it's not something we know won't be attained, but we still thrive for it regardless of what has happened in your past.
You got me here with hello, girl. No, the cost of the book. What factors contributed to the cost of becoming an astonishing masterpiece?
Well, what I did was to just take it bit by bit, and from the editing to the formatting, I outsourced a lot of the items. So some things costed me, for example, like $35, $50, $100. In total, for example, the book cover was about, just the ballpark, $300. But it wasn't ever about the money that was spent. It's about the power and the knowledge that I was putting in there. And I know that there are people out there that need it. So to be quite honest with you, the reason why I positioned that book at $17.99, I'm like, you know what?
I want it.
That's CI. Yes, CI. And on Amazon, if you do purchase it on Amazon, it'll be $17.99 US. Yes. And the ebook on Amazon is $9.99. Both, whichever, whether it's paperback or ebook that you're interested in, once you go to my website, you will be directed to whichever choice, suits you best. But in reference to the price, I wanted to put it close to my birthday, which is the 18th of January. So I was like, you know what? $17.99.
That is funny.
$17.99.
That is funny.
Yeah.
No.
But it's really memorable. I have to say this. I set a goal that I wanted to have the book published by August 8th, which was my cousin's birthday, Johnny night. She has been a huge supporter of me. And I just wanted her to have something to be like, oh my God, like my cousin published her book on my birthday. So she now has that. And I set a goal that I wanted to get them on island by my daughter's birthday, which was last week, Wednesday, September 1st. And indeed, it happened.
Wow.
So yes.
You can move things.
Listen,
right along.
Right here. Right up here.
If you're just joining us, this is what's left of Radio Cayman's Business Buzz for this Tuesday morning. In the studio, we have Miss Kamisha Welcome Donaldson. Kamisha is a development trainer, and now she can add author to her resume.
Yes.
Our title. Now, Kamisha, what are some valuable tips that you would like to extend to authors, local folks who would generally think about writing a book, think about putting a book together, but never had the courage to do so?
Okay, you have to see where your message is valuable. There's power in every story, no matter what it is, whether it's nonfiction or fiction. And the most important thing is to just get it out. Like, just write it. Just get it out. Put yourself in whatever environment makes your juices flow much nicer. Just get the book out, get it written. And if you need to put it to rest for a while, let it rest. When you go back and you start to read back through, chances are you might end up adding content, but don't get too consumed with the length of the book or anything like that. Once again, it's the power in the message, right? You want to share those hills and those valleys so people understand and people can connect. Once it's ready, you can use your outsourcing tools such as Fiverr, or if there's, local people available here to do so. I'm just speaking of what I used, which was Fiverr, to do my editing, have them format it. And both sellers that assisted me, they were honest to me about, the flow of the book and what it did for them, actually. Once that was done, I had a vision of my cover. Anyone who knows me well knew that I had a particular vision for my cover, and exactly how you see that cover was how I envisioned it, where my heart was shattered and I took my time and put it back together to be a masterpiece. So I just brought the vision to life and used people overseas and locally to assist me to do so, because we're all gifted and we just need to realize that at some point in time, you're going to need to draw for the talents of other people to bring your vision to life. So
I wish I had read a book before you came on the show, because I would have put you through the mill this morning. Put you right through the mill. But no, that's okay. I'll save it for next time. Now, can you recap on the location and time of the workshop that's slated for September 29th?
Yes, it is going to be at the T.E. Macfield Community Center on September 29th, starting at 7 p.m. sharp to 9 p.m. Refreshments will be there. Great company will be there. And it is a perfect time for us to network and build on ourselves.
Okay. So, what's in the future for Kamisha?
I do know what's there for in terms of the vision, which is just continue to spread my wings and to make a huge outreach to as many people as I can. And right now, I'm just really appreciating the present and the things that I am accomplishing now. But overall, it's just to really continue to empower, to help people to keep motivated and to be of a good example to other people as well by continuing to thrive and succeed with my dreams.
The last time you were here, we have a call on the line? A caller. Okay, sure, Susan. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Anita, and good morning, Kamisha.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations on your book.
Thank
I signed up for a copy, so I know you're going to be delivering mine soon.
Okay. Oh, my
Awesome.
God.
I'm so happy that you have your book already. I just completed, I don't know if you've done any more workshops since the last one that I was at, but it was so exciting and so fulfilling. And
thank you.
You got so much funk and you got so much, good things, good ideas and encouragement for women. And I want to give you a big shout out this morning and kudos for all you're doing for the women of Cayman.
Thank
you
so much.
Sometimes our circumstances allow us to do things that we never dreamed that we could do. So I'm very proud of you.
Yes,
and
thank you so much. Thank
for
you.
And I hope that you get a lot of sales, not just on Amazon, but that the Cayman
locally, right?
Yeah, you need a soft copy so you can have it.
Support this lady.
Thank you.
You need to support this lady, and if you've not been to one of her workshops before, now is the time for you to sign up, because I'm going to guarantee you, you won't regret it.
Won't regret it.
I won a gift bag. I mean, I never win anything.
Miss Lisa, yes, thank you so much for attending as well. It was great meeting you.
Fulfilling. I'm telling you,
Thank you.
I implore you, and I just encourage other women to come out and support you, and just go and see what you have to offer.
Yes.
And you gave us certificates and all that kind of
yes.
stuff. So
yes, it's official.
Yes, and I just want to say a big shout out to you, and I hope that hope that you get a lot of sales for your book.
Thank
and,
you
with
so
God's
much.
help, because I know that you're a godly person, and if we put God in front of everything that we do, we definitely will succeed. So. I just want to say that this morning. All right.
Thank you, my dear. But get a soft copy so she can autograph it for you.
Oh, she's supposed to deliver mine. I signed up for one. She's gonna
Okay.
definitely be signing mine. She promised.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Have a
Take
good
care.
one.
God bless.
Same to you. No, Kamisha, that's exciting.
Yes, it is. It is.
And I didn't say congratulations. Very remiss of me. So congratulations. Proud of you.
Thank you very
much.
much.
I think I'm going to sign up for your workshop.
Thank you. You should. You should.
Yeah. I want to
experience it.
I want to just hear what you have to say.
Yes.
Because according to the write-up in this book, it's a powerful self-help, transformational non-fiction novel with effective strategies to pick up pieces of your broken heart after relationship separation and family disappointments. And on that note, Kamisha, what would you like to leave with our listeners this morning?
I just want to say thank you for everyone who has supported me and believe in me, especially when I started out, not just when you started to see the fruits bearing from my labor, but to who have really been there for me. In a nutshell, I just want to say to our women out there, start to believe in yourself, refine and know what is it that you want in life. We have to look outside of the things that we have been taught to learn more, to truly transform and to really be happy with ourselves. So happiness, once again, is within us. It's up to us, and it's our responsibility.
To exhale.
Yep.
Thank you, Kamisha. It's been a pleasure having you in studio. Once again, congratulations. And
Thank
look
you.
forward to your workshop
Thank
coming
you.
up September 29th. And please, ladies, sign up for this workshop.
Yes.
Would you accept men at the workshop as well?
Of course, we've had men come through. The last one, Mr. Oral, Saint Salon. He had an incredible time. I think he actually left me a review on the website of his experience. But we've had gentlemen coming through. It would be great to see some more. It would be great, but I appreciate whomever comes to give us their time.
Contact details, please.
Contact details is through our website, www.kamishawelcomedonaldsoninspires.com. That is the best way to contact me.
Telephone number?
329-5525.
Kamisha, thank you so much for being in the
It's a
studio
pleasure.
this morning. And good luck. Book sales through the roof.
Thank you. Already have.
Okay, thank you. Thanks to all our guests this morning on the Business Buzz. Also to our sponsors, Cayman Insurance Center, Health City Cayman Islands, Optical Outlook, Lee's Office, and of course, Cayman Medical Supplies, not forgetting BRAC Medical Supplies. Thanks to our producer, Miss Susan Watson, and of course to all our guests, to our listeners and our viewers. In the meantime, please enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you on Thursday, God's willing, on another Business Buzz.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. And Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And Health City, now open at Camana Bay 7 days a week. Optical Outlook, now at their new location in Anderson Square. Come see the difference with Optical Outlook. And Lee's Office Products Limited at Paddington Place, Godfrey Nixon Way, moving your business forward.
Today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman. Your voice, your choice.
Local, regional, international. This is